What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Please like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps me out, and I genuinely appreciate it. A long time no see. Um, this video was supposed to be a little different. Um, Originally, what I really wanted to do was I wanted to go inside of the union hall and show you guys how to get a job, right? But when I went into the union hall down here in Fort Lauderdale, shout out to Chris, that's the port agent down here. I got a job so fast, I really didn't have a chance to really show you guys the process. Um, so this video will basically be me just telling you how I did that. Um, Quick side note: when I went into the union hall on Monday, the board was extremely scarce. Right, it was like 1.5 pages. Um, by the time I left, it was less than 1 page. Um, There were only two deck positions when I first got there at 9 a.m. in the morning, which is surprising, right? And by the time I left at 2 p.m., there were no deck positions at all on the board. As far as the oiler positions, there were three engine utility positions. There was one for the Howard Lorenzen, which I'm glad I didn't take because that requires a security clearance that can take a very, very long time to come back. If you guys who are still in the program ever, if your first ship is with the company Subcom, it's a cable ship, you'll definitely have to fill out uh, that security clearance form, and it's like 130 some pages. It can be a very tedious process that takes a long time to come back. So I'm glad I didn't take that job. The second job I saw was the USNS Loyal, which is the job that I eventually took. It's a Tago ship. It's also a surveillance ship, and right now it's currently in Japan. So I'm pretty excited about it. I leave on the 23rd or the 25th. The only downside, I guess, which is the reason why it was still on the board for so long, is because there's not 24/7 Wi-Fi on that ship. There's only Wi-Fi when you're in port, and that's a turnoff to a lot of people in this industry because people have kids, people have a wife, people have families, and not being able to keep in contact with them for a period of time while you're at sea, it can be it can be it can be a tough thing for some people, right? And I get it, right? I really don't have to deal with those problems, so it's fine with me. And me personally, I kind of do need a reset, just away from the world, um, because I've been having a lot of fun down here in South Florida, especially on my downtime. So I really got to get back on my grind to lock in. So the limited Wi-Fi for me really isn't a big deal. So I ended up taking that job, and I leave on the 23rd and the 25th. And the third oiler job that I saw was the USNS Regulus. I think it was like a 90-day hitch, but as soon as it popped on the board, it popped right back off because somebody scooped it up. Right now, there really aren't a lot of jobs or good jobs available right now because of two things. One is, everybody's trying to get their time in right now, those summer months leading into September, because they want to be back home in time for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, so they want to get that time in now so they can have enough money, number one, and two, not enough time to be able to spend with their families during the holidays. The second reason is, there are some people who didn't get their time in for the year. Remember, you need 120 days in a calendar year in order for you to be able to retain your benefits and your insurance. So for the people that don't have enough time or didn't make that time yet, they're they'll try to start finding ships or try to start shipping out now to be able to get the rest of their time in. Yeah, so don't be afraid. It's always like this. I heard at this time of the year, you know, the like I told you guys in a previous video, the times when I am going to be shipping out the most is around the holidays because all those good jobs, are available because, as I told you, everybody is at home with their family. So if you're trying to find a job right now, especially after you upgraded out of the program, it may be a little scarce right now, but come mid to late September going into October, trust me, you'll be just fine. And the boards will start to open up uh, around that time. But how I got my job, well, the process that I did was I went inside of the union hall, um, spoke to the port agent. I said, "Hey, Chris, I'm trying to register to this hall and I'm trying to look for work." And the port agent will hand you a paper. It's going to ask you your rating, your name, your address, all that cute stuff. And there will be a couple of sections that will ask you what job you're trying to look for, either a permanent job, a rotary job, or to pick a job off the board. After you fill out that paper, it's only one page. It's not long at all. You hand it back to the port agent, and he or she will recommend you jobs that are off the board, or you can sit there in the union hall, look at the board, and pick any job of your choosing, and you throw in for it. And if your job is of the excuse me, and if your book is of the highest seniority of anybody else who threw in for that job, you will win that job. Um, you'll receive the paperwork from the union hall. You'll fill out the paperwork, and when you get home, uh, the company will call you, ask you if you want the job, ask you what airport that you will be flying out of, and you'll be required to report to the ship at whatever date that they give you. For me, I'm going to be leaving either the 23rd or the 25th. The report date for the ship in Japan is on the 25th. So, and it takes about 13 hours to get there. Um, and I'm assuming that's from LA or San Francisco. Mind you, I'm in Florida, so that's a 6 hour plane ride from here to LA or San Francisco. And then from there, I have to fly to Japan, which is a 13-hour flight in and of itself. So I'm assuming I'm going to be leaving here on the 23rd. Um, the guy said he will, send me my flight information. So I'll be out of here in a couple of days, y'all, flying to Japan and starting my new journey as an engine utility. Because I won't have a lot of Wi-Fi, I won't be uploading videos as frequent as I once was. But I will be recording my journey along the way. So when I have a chance to get into port, I'll be able to upload, you know, videos then when I have a chance to do so. So just bear with me over these next 4 months due to that reason. But I am glad that I do have this job because after I sail for these 4 months, I can go back to Piney Point, take the junior engineering class, uh, take those tests. I think it's 2 tests, and then after I pass those tests, I'll finally be a QMed at any rating. I'll be a Q4. Then after that, I'll go back to get my pumpman and work my way up from Q4 to Q1. So I will be taking you guys along with me on that journey as well. So yeah, just wanted to make this video detailing or highlighting how to get a job out of the union hall. I wish I had uh, a visual video, basically me in the hall showing you exactly how to do it, but I didn't have a chance to, you guys, because I got the job so fast. So yeah. But anyway, you guys, this is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. God bless all of you. As I always tell you guys, please be safe out there. It's a crazy world. And don't get distracted from whatever your goal is. I know that you guys watch the news and see all this nonsense. Understand that you have your own goals and you have your own life that you have to deal with. Make sure that that is your number one priority, yourself and your family, right? And yeah, man, I also want to say shout out to everybody who I met at Piney Point when I was out there upgrading. I met some great guys out there. Shout out to all of you. All of you seem like you have a good head on your shoulders. Um, I wish you guys all the best, and I know you guys will be excellent sailors. So everybody who I met out there, shout out to you guys, and don't let that program, especially first phase, it gets you down. It's not worth it. Um, yeah, I wanted to say that, but it's the end of this video. God bless you all, and until the next one, have a good day.